Apple Gift Card is a practical gift that unlocks a world of entertainment and fun. You can send it via email or give a physical card to your loved ones. Your friends and family can spend it on their favorite Apple services, including Apple subscriptions. Apple Gift Card can be used to buy all things Apple. Products, accessories, apps, games, movies, TV shows, iCloud Plus, and more. Visit apple.com for details and to send Apple Gift Cards to your friends and family this holiday season.
This is the Mistress Carrie Situation Report for December 12th, 2023. Your daily entertainment headlines, industry info, and everything rock. Taylor Swift has donated $1 million to Tennessee residents affected by the deadly tornadoes over the weekend. 13 tornadoes touched down and devastated multiple counties in the state. She funded the Tennessee Emergency Response Fund at the Community Foundation of Middle Tennessee. Her donation will contribute to those affected with financial assistance, food, temporary housing, debris cleanup, and animal sheltering. Over the weekend, there were at least 6 people killed and over 50 people injured as a result of the devastating tornadoes. The Offspring have announced a concert celebrating the 30th anniversary of their 1994 full-length album, Smash. The band announcing they'll take over their native Orange County at the Honda Center coming up Saturday, June 1st. They'll perform Smash in its entirety, in addition to all the hits. In a press statement, they said, "We've got some celebrating to do, Orange County. Look out, Honda Center. We're coming for you." After a 3-year legal battle, a California jury yesterday found that Google violated antitrust laws when it removed Fortnite maker Epic Games and other publishers from its App Store. The jurors in San Francisco found in favor of Epic on all 11 of the claims. Epic Games founder and CEO Tim Sweeney posted on Twitter saying, quote, "Victory over Google. After 4 weeks of detailed court testimony, the California juror found against the Google Play monopoly on all counts. Thanks for everyone's support and faith. Free Fortnite." The judge in the case said he'll consider remedies in the case in January. Tobias Forge from Ghost, in a recent interview with Metal Hammer magazine, talked about compiling a new album after revealing that he already has a few songs for the next album. He said, "I like to compare what I'm doing to being a chef with a few different interests and specialties. So you might start with a few different restaurants, an Italian one, a Greek one, an Asian fusion one. But what they all have in common is the seasoning and the decor and the interior." Finishing his statement by saying, "If it comes from my notebook, it will sound like Ghost." Drummer Hayley Cramer has announced she's leaving Pop Evil. The UK-based musician who joined the Michigan Rockers back in 2016 announced her exit from the band on social media yesterday, saying, quote, "Dear fans of Pop Evil, the time has come for me to part ways with Pop Evil. It's not a decision that I have made lightly. I've reached a point where I want to branch out and find new paths and adventures into the unknown. My time with the band has been one of the best chapters of my life so far, and I have made incredible memories. All of the band members, the crew, and management have helped me grow, not only as a musician, but as a person. I'm so thankful to everyone involved that has pushed me, elevated me, and cheered me on. That said, I feel there are new and exciting challenges, lessons to learn, songs and stages to be played." She finished her statement by thanking the fans and saying, quote, "I wish Pop Evil all the best with continued happiness and success." Metallica are continuing their commitment to community service, exemplified with all of the work they do with the All Within My Hands Foundation. Back in April, they introduced the inaugural For Whom the Band Tolls marching band competition. The challenge provided to marching bands at all levels an opportunity to create their interpretation of Metallica's music. The band collaborated with sponsors to offer winning high school and collegiate bands funds for new equipment and to enhance their music programs. 5 finalists in each category have already been announced. Fan favorite submissions are still open until December 31st. The band is ultimately set to select the final prize winners in each category, with announcements expected in early January. Joey Ramone's estate will be auctioning off memorabilia to support the recovery of D-Generation frontman Jesse Malin. Back in May, Mallon suffered a rare spinal stroke while out for dinner in New York City's East Village with friends to commemorate the 1-year anniversary of his D-Generation bandmate Howie Pyro's passing. The stroke left him paralyzed from the waist down. Joey Ramone's estate has announced a partnership with the Sweet Relief Musicians Fund to auction off a selection of Ramone's clothes and memorabilia donated by his brother Mickey Lee. Some of the items include shirts of The Who and Soundgarden, crewneck sweatshirts, and a collection of vinyl and posters. Sleep Token have announced an exclusive performance at the iconic Red Rocks Amphitheater. Tickets sold out in just 10 minutes for the band's legendary Radio City Music Hall performance coming up May 22nd. The Red Rocks tickets go on sale this Friday at 10 a.m. local time. A brewery in New Zealand has announced they've invented a machine that dispenses free beer to guitarists, but only if they're good enough. Panhead Custom Ales, a company based in New Zealand's capital of Wellington, has created the device called Slay to Pay, which uses AI fingerprinting to rate guitarist shredding ability in real time. And if it deems a musician's skill level to be appropriate, it'll dispense the free booze. This past Saturday night, the 21st edition of Alice Cooper's annual Christmas Pudding fundraiser took place in his hometown of Phoenix, Arizona. The show raises money to support Alice Cooper's Solid Rock Teen Centers in Phoenix and Mesa, where teenagers are encouraged to take part in music, dance, and art activities without being charged for the privilege. This year's lineup of acts included Alice Cooper himself, along with Six Wire, Quiet Riot, current Boston singer Tommy DiCarlo, as well as Sammy Hagar and Heart guitarist Nancy Wilson. Sammy Hagar joined Nancy Wilson on stage for a version of Pink Floyd's Comfortably Numb. You can see footage of the event online. That's your sit rep. For more details on all of the stories, check the links in the show notes of this episode. And don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to the Mistress Carrie Podcast. New full-length episodes come out every Wednesday. Episode 183, featuring Philip J. Kriz, author of The Roadie Cartel, is available now.
Permit me here and now to promise as a good comrade and a fellow artist that I will not report any of this, whatever it is, to the police.
What would you say you do here?
Keep crawling.
Abandoned Albums is a podcast that employs a deep bench of musical archivists. These determined individuals dig through the record crates of the world to find the lost music of artists. Using a patent-pending algorithm and spirited debate, we pick one album as an inroad to talk about and then reach out to the artists. We invite them into Thunderlove Studio. When we're lucky, they say yes. Abandoned Albums is a little like this.
That was TNUC by Grand Funk Railroad. And I spelled the word backward in my head, and I immediately went out and bought the record.
They're like, do you know who we are? And we were like, I mean, kind of.
Well, you're in blue. Of course we know you.
Yeah, you're blue.
Yeah, you're blue, you're man.
Abandoned Albums isn't about the show, and it's not about the host or hosts. It's about the artist's work and making sure it remains, or in some cases, lands on, the cultural radar. It's why Abandoned Albums is the only music podcast that matters.
Wow, that was really, really enjoyable. Thanks, fellas.
Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it.
Thank you both.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Abandoned Albums is a proud member of the Pantheon Podcast Network.